I'm a comment too.
Ready to be on time.
It's at home. It's at home. I know exactly where it is, but it's at home.
Are there any senators who haven't gotten their paperwork yet? Any senators who have not gotten their paperwork yet? Can I ask that only senators and proxies sit at the center table so that it's easier to count votes?
Did everybody get that?
Only senators and proxies at the tables, please.
Okay. It is 7:02. We're going to get started with the meeting. We will start with roll call.
President Hunter.
Here.
Vice President Sangoy.
Here.
Senator Dix. Senator Donlin. Senator Gill. Senator Kayat.
Here.
Oh, Senator Broderick, sorry. Senator Patel. Senator Reeves.
Here.
Senator Robinson.
Here.
Senator Schuler. Here. Senator Smith.
Here.
Senator President Baldock.
Here.
Vice President Stanger. Senator Chatham. Senator Day. Senator Warren. President Huffman. Vice President Purdy. Senator Hammond.
Here.
Senator Nasseri.
Here.
President Pape. Vice President Cox. President Shane.
Here.
Vice President Hatfield.
Here.
Senator Gardner. Senator McCoy. President Bajaj. Vice President Richmond. President Lewis. Vice President Redmond.
Here.
Senator Greenwell.
Here.
President Cameron.
Here.
Senator Hall.
Here.
Senator Montel. President Hunzinger. Vice President Spraggins. Senator Spencer. President Sager.
Here.
Vice President Atwood. Senator Mick.
Here.
Senator Cornwell.
Here.
President Galt. Vice President Mercer. Senator Meyer.
Proxy.
Senator Sharma. Senator Fleming.
Here.
President Dennis.
Here.
Vice President Smithson.
Here.
Senator Forrester.
Here. All right, we're going to move on to executive cabinet reports, starting with President Atari.
Hi, everyone. Last week, I sent one of our staff members, Billy, to the Institutional Compliance Committee meeting where they decide whether or not the various entities of campus are being compliant. They're working on putting together a document which essentially outlines strategy on how to bring the university into total compliance. They'll submit this document to the Compliance Oversight Committee. Other material discussed in this meeting were confidential. The West Plaza opening, Mr. Tim Moore gave me the opportunity to say a few words at this ribbon cutting ceremony. It was great. Thanks to those of you that showed up. The task force on setting tuition and fees met last Wednesday. This was the last meeting, and we approved the fee for the rec center that you guys are going to see a presentation on later today. The DRC had their cookout, and I went there, and they're extremely appreciative of the event that our task forces are putting on. So thanks, Max, and all the TFFs. I met with Chief Justice Frohmeyer about potentially assigning task force freshmen to the court next year. And then had a conference call with Bob King, president of CTE, and the BSVP to discuss the tuition increase and the other student fees. What I've requested is a 5% tuition increase, and given the fact that we are requesting this fee for the rec center. And I sat in for the interviews for staff for Curtis Frizzell's administration, and DeMartis and I had one of our outreach luncheons today with the international students that went really well as well, and my report's up after for you.
Thank you. Executive Vice President Agrawal.
Okay, a couple quick things. Like Sana said, the fee for the rec center was approved by tuition and fees. I feel like I've been running around campus for the last month or so, trying to work things out with the rec center. Met with Mike Curtin, who's come up with some new finance numbers. It looks like the rec center fee will be about $98, but we'll talk about that in depth more. No need to cover too much right now, just because we'll have a discussion on it hopefully later in a couple weeks. For banquet, I didn't hear back from, I think I heard back from about half the senators, and so I did go ahead and change the date for banquet. It's going to be Monday, April 25th, I believe, which is the Monday before Reading Day, 7 p.m. at the Fraser Arms Museum. I will have more details about that in an email, but if you could come RSVP to me after meeting today, it would just make things a lot easier. So senators that are here, please try to come RSVP to me after meeting, and I will take care of that. Another thing I wanted to address today, it might be an elephant in the room.
Sorry, Dave, real quick. This is also for new senators as well, right?
Yes, Vice President Sankoy is going to be taking care of the new senators. Also, and oh yeah, thanks for speaking out, Travis. You sent me an email earlier that I need to address as well. Graduation cords. For those outgoing seniors, we'll give them to you during banquet. If for some reason you can't make it to banquet, contact me and we'll figure out a time to meet, and I'll get those cords to you at some point. Another thing I wanted to address today, it's sort of a trend that I've seen recently, and I think it needed to be addressed today. I want you all to think back on this year in SGA and think about the 3 longest discussions we've had as a Senate body: remuneration policy, bylaw revision, and election rules.